Good morning and welcome to our June virtual breakfast meeting. It's with mixed emotions that I announce this is our last virtual meeting, as we'll be transitioning back to an in-person format in July. Vaccinations are still freely available, so reach out to your doctor or to Self Regional to get yours if you haven't yet. I'll share with you a little secret. For every hour of virtual breakfast meeting we produce, there's about 6 hours of work behind it. They're scheduling, researching, preparing the questions, conducting the interviews, post-editing, adding graphics, promoting and advertising, uploading to YouTube and to our webpage. I've enjoyed every second of it, but those are hours that I'd rather spend canvassing, communicating, training, calling, studying, motivating, heck, even cleaning up our roadsides that we've adopted. But more on that later. I sincerely thank you for taking the time this morning to meet with us. I hope you find today's lineup to be entertaining as well as informative. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We're glad to have you here. We also welcome any elected officials, first responders, and military service members, whether active or retired, and sincerely express our gratitude for your service. And hello, attendees from other counties. We are all in this fight together for a better South Carolina, and I've learned so much from my colleagues across the state. I hope you find something useful in today's session to take back to your County Democratic Party. Please steal away. Now, for everybody, please leave us comments on Facebook Live or in the Zoom chat window. Let us know you're here and interact with others who are watching alongside with you. Everything you see today will be uploaded to our YouTube channel and made available on our website with notes and links. Just look under the resources section of our website. Here is our agenda for today. I've got some good party updates to share, and we'll announce our Volunteer of the Month. Then we'll hear from Emily Mayer, an educator and youth activist from Beaufort County. Denise Waldrop graces us with a final legislative update for the year. Cheryl and Eric Morton provide one of the most fun political discussions we've ever had. Councilwoman Edith Childs is excited to share with us information about a new service that will soon be offered in Greenwood County. Our keynote speaker is the incredible Representative Krystle Matthews, who is running to be our next U.S. Senator from South Carolina. And finally, we'll open the lines and cameras to those on Zoom and have an open forum. Now, while we'll hear from Representative Krystle Matthews later this morning, she will also be coming to Greenwood on Thursday, June 10th at 4 p.m. Thank you to those listed who have sponsored her visit. We want as many people as possible to attend, and if you can also donate, please do so. The link to the fundraiser has been sent in our newsletter and is available on our website. We want strong Democratic candidates to run for office. We need to support and encourage them when they do so. So let's please turn out in force on Thursday and provide Krystle a warm Greenwood welcome. 2022 is shaping up to be very interesting from a gubernatorial election standpoint as well. As of today, we now have 3 candidates for governor of South Carolina. So we'll have some choices to make in the Democratic primary in 2022. In the order of their announcements, we have activist Gary Votour, former Congressman Joe Cunningham, and South Carolina State Senator Mia McLeod. We are extraordinarily fortunate to have such strong candidates, and we'll be working to bring them to Greenwood for meet and greets as well. Also, in local politics, I have often shared that I'm a huge fan of a podcast called Bourbon in the Back Room with former state senators Vincent Shaheen and Joel Lurie. I learn more about South Carolina politics from those two guys every week than from any other source. Well, recently, our state representative, John McCravey, got a mention in their podcast. Let's take a listen.
So, couple things. Vincent, I have a riddle for you.
Uh-oh.
All right. You ready? This pretty much sums up.
All right, team, help me out, okay?
Okay. This is hard. What do guns and picking on transgender youth have in common?
The South Carolina General Assembly?
What they have in common is neither of them have anything to do with advancing the well-being of the citizens of South Carolina. They're not going to educate more children.
Oh, Joel,
they're not going to provide more health care. They're not going to bring jobs to South Carolina. But yet they have dominated the legislative session this year. All right. So Vincent, I want to play a few audio clips from the House Judiciary Committee that once again last week rejected Representative John McCravey's bill, just a slip of the tongue there, that would ban transgender girls from playing girls' sports. Okay, so first he's going to give...
I encourage you to subscribe to Bourbon in the Back Room and hear more of that conversation. I mentioned that our next breakfast meeting will be in person, and it's going to be held on Saturday, July 10th. It will be held at Henley Downs Manor. Weather permitting, we will conduct the meeting outdoors on their spacious front lawn. And thank you, Robert and Ken, for being such constant, generous hosts. We are also expecting to have U.S. Senate candidate Angela Jeter from Spartanburg join us for this relaunch of our in-person breakfast meeting. Stay tuned for more information. Last month, I announced that the Greenwood County Democratic Party has adopted a highway, a segment of Cokesbury Street between Laurel Avenue and Reynolds Avenue. If we do our part to keep this section of roadway cleaned, under the guidance and assistance of the county, who will provide us with the safety vests and garbage bags, then we get to have a road sign to put up announcing that the Greenwood Democrats are here, doing good for the community. In addition to having a clean road, I'm sure Republicans will go out of their way to avoid this section of highway, making traffic lighter and travel more pleasant for the rest of us. We're scheduled to do this Saturday morning, June 26th. It should only take a couple of hours, and we'll have free t-shirts to give out. Now, I'm prepared to do this all by myself, but I'd rather have some fellow Democrats by my side. So please email us if you can participate and show that we have pride in our community. Valerie Jackson, a newly elected councilwoman for Ware Shoals, is asking to partner with our community care movement to assist in raising funds for a summer enrichment program for the youth of Ware Shoals called Children's Escape Zone Camp. I don't know if you were aware of this, but Ware Shoals, right here in Greenwood County, has over 30% of its residents living with income below the poverty level. That's compared to 13.8% statewide. Our community care movement director, Wanda Moore, thought it would be a perfect opportunity for us to be a force for positive change. Raffle tickets are only $2 each for a chance to win one of 7 $25 gift certificates to restaurants throughout Greenwood County. The drawing will be on July 2nd, so contact Valerie, Wanda, or April to purchase them. Of course, I will be providing this information in an upcoming email newsletter as well as on all of our social media platforms. Save the date. Saturday, September 11th will be the launch of the first annual Floyd's Fish Fry and Cookout at the Boys and Girls Club. Food will be provided by Workman's Catering. There will be live music, DJ, kids activities, candidate meet and greets, tributes, and a chance for all of us to thank the legendary Senator Floyd Nicholson for everything he's done for Greenwood over the decades. Tickets will go on sale in July. We're going to need your help in selling and buying these tickets so we can kick off this annual event in grand style. Juneteenth celebrations are just 2 weeks away, and there are events scheduled in Abbeville and Greenwood. Over at Magnolia Park on the 19th, the Village and Dream Builders are having a Juneteenth Freedom Day. And Abbeville is kicking off a multi-day celebration from Friday through Sunday at the Abbeville Square, so be sure to take some time and visit both. Our number one priority this year is to get a precinct leader named in every one of our 50 voting precincts. We are well underway. We have 10 leaders who have stepped up. That's 20% of our county that's covered. But I will not rest until we have all 100% represented. Can you do this? I assure you, you can. Attend one of our upcoming 30-minute precinct info sessions to learn about the crawl, walk, run method of building up a Democratic precinct organization from nothing to Stacey Abrams level boss mode. The next session will be on Thursday, June 14th at 7 p.m. Visit our website or read our newsletter. Find that link you see on the screen and register for this info session to see what it's all about. We are saddened to share the news that Dr. Bob Phillips has stepped away from the Greenwood County Democratic Party, but it's a mixed blessing as our loss is Abbeville County Democratic Party's gain. Dr. Bob sent us a note that with Abbeville's new leader, Brenda Anderson, he will be working to build their county party up, and with his involvement, we are confident they will succeed. So, in light of that fact, and in appreciation for his many years of service to the Greenwood County Democratic Party, it is my absolute honor to announce the June Volunteer of the Month recognition goes to Dr. Bob Phillips. Dr. Bob has helped with voter registration. He's led our candidate search and support committee. He's been a generous financial contributor over the years and has been a stunning model of our party's clothing line. In that spirit, we're giving Dr. Bob a certificate of appreciation as well as this lovely shirt that we think matches his personality perfectly. Thank you, Dr. Bob. Well, that's a lot of updates for a summer, isn't it? But we can only set these up. We need you to jump in and take advantage of all of these opportunities to help elect great Democratic leaders. So, okay, that's enough from me. Let's move on to our first guest speaker.